Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views. Thanks to you, we have now reached over 30,000 views. The Scenic Sports Network, however, needs your subscription to continue the growth. It's free and it's easy. Click the big red subscription button to help us afford to make you more sports content that you love and branch out into other videos and programming via our Scenic Productions YouTube channel. Thank you again for all the support, and please subscribe.
Enterprise Lady Wildcats host the Lady Wolves of Dothan. I am Mick Kirk along with Fox Fleming tonight. Good to have you here tonight, Fox. As we get set for the tip-off, Dothan inbounds the ball, and Medeiros back over to Morrison. And Fox, you
looked like we had a foul early on. I think it was a little block there. Turns it over to the Wildcats as they bring the ball down the court. Back over to Williams. Williams out front. Throws it to the right side of the court as McCullough comes underneath. Got a call going the other way now, and the Wolves will inbound the ball.
That's a first turnover for the Wildcats. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago, and the Dothan girls won at 47-35, but tonight they're without their leading scorer, Rollins, who had 18 points in that game.
Good shot by Hudgens up underneath, and the Wolves get on the board first, going up 2-0 over the Cats here in Enterprise. Williams throws it to McCullough. McCullough comes down to right side. Back out to Baker, back to McCullough, and McCullough is going to throw it back out. Williams goes up and misses, rebounds the ball herself, throws it into Gaucher, back over to Nelson, and we've got a foul, and I believe we'll be shooting two.
That foul is on number 3 for Dothan. That's Jackson, her first. Nelson makes her first free throw. She had 8 points in the game against Dothan a couple of weeks ago. And she makes both of her free throws.
And tied at 2-2, 6:41 to go in this first quarter. Here in Enterprise as Wolves bring it down the court. Medeiros back over to number 10, Morrison. And turns it over. McCullough has it, and she's going to hold up, fake, and go up. Misses a shot, rebounded by Medeiros, and she's going to bring it back down for Dothan. Again, another turnover by the Wolves, and the Cats have it.
2 straight turnovers by the Wolves, and we'll see if the Cats can convert them to points.
Baker and Williams throws it under to number 10, misses and rebounded, but again, Wildcats come up with the ball. Nelson's shot doesn't fall. And the Wolves come down the court, throws it underneath to Jackson, and back out front, and it's going to be back court, and the Wildcats take over again on a turnover.
So that's 3 straight turnovers for the Lady Wolves, and I'm quite sure Coach Benjamin's not happy about that. But good defense by the Cats.
Throws it over to Williams on the far side of the court into McCullough. Back out to Baker takes a shot, misses, and rebounded by Nelson. Throws a great pass to number 10, and she's going to be caught for traveling up underneath as the Wildcat defense got down underneath and took one too many steps. Williams to inbound to Baker. 5:12 to go in this first quarter, tied at 2. Throws it to McCullough. Throws it over to Gaucher. She drives back over to Nelson, but loses it. And again, another turnover, Mitt. We've seen probably 5 or 6 in the first few minutes of this ball game.
Right, that's the second one for Enterprise. Dothan has 5. They have 5 turnovers. So with 5:01 left in the first, we're tied at 2 apiece.
And the Wolves bring it back in as Medeiros throws it in, has the ball as she brings it down court. Andrews also in for the Wolves now. Passes it off to Jackson. Back over to Morrison. Hudgens in the corner. Back out to the top to Morrison. Hudgens drives up and short. Got a fight for the ball. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. And it'll go out to the Wolves.
Actually, it's a foul on the play.
Okay, there's a call.
So the ball will remain with the Wolves.
And the Wolves bring it in. Williams. Hudgens over to Medeiros. Now Jackson with the ball at the top of the key. Back over to Morrison. Over in the corner and back out again to Medeiros.
A very low-scoring game so far. Only 2 points apiece, and we're midway through the first period of play.
And Dothan doing a great job of moving the ball around. Bad pass. And Dothan comes back up with it again. And Morrison back out at the top. Throws it out to Hudgens. She's up and misses. And the Wildcats come down the court. Gaucher with the ball up and going to have a foul, I believe, down before the shot.
That foul is on number 3, Jackson. That's her second.
And Jaden Gaucher, I think, coming up from the JV. Now subs coming in. Dean coming in for Gaucher. Throws it into Dean. Passes it over. Great pass. Good defensive play by the Wolves, and they've got the ball coming down the right side of the court. Hudgens with the ball at the top of the key. 3:21 to go in this first period. Once again tied at 2. As Morrison takes it back out, sets it up, passes over to Jackson. Back to Medeiros. And over in the corner, but knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Good defensive play that time by Baker, knocking it out of bounds. And Hudgens will inbound for the Wolves. And we've got a traveling call against the Wolves.
And that's turnover, unofficially turnover number 6 for the Wolves. So the Wolves got to do a better job of handling the ball and controlling the ball and maintaining possession.
Nelson with the ball on the right side of the court for the Wildcats. Throws it back over to Baker. Baker shoots, going to be off. Rebounded by Dean, up and misses. Back out, and once again the Cats getting a break. And Nelson has it at the top of the key as she throws it off to Baker to the right side. Nelson looks, passes it underneath to Dean. She's up and bounces out. Again, the Wildcats get a break and come up with the rebound as it's knocked out to Jaden Williams. Throws it over in the corner to Nelson, who throws it underneath. McCullough is blocked, and the Wolves bring it back down the court.
A good defensive stand that time by the Lady Wolves.
Again, tied at 2 with 2:10 to go in the first quarter here. Morrison with the ball, brings it out to midcourt. Throws it in to Hudgens, and she's up, and a blocking foul.
That foul is on number 33, Dean, her first. So it's a non-shooting foul, 1:54 left in the first period. What, 2 apiece.
And Medeiros will bring it in for the Wolves. Once again, the Cats bringing up quite a few JVers, I believe, as I think their season ended early. Medeiros inbounds to Jackson. Over on the left side, back to Medeiros. Throws it out to Hudgens as they set the play up. Across the court to Morrison. Back over to Medeiros. Again, back over to Jackson. The Wolves doing a great job of moving the ball around. And controlling the ball and the time. Hudgens up, misses, rebounded by Morrison. And again, fight for the ball. Wildcats come up with it as McCullough comes down the court. And there's going to be a call. I believe it's going to be on number 3 for the Wolves on blocking.
If it's on number 3, Jackson, that's her third. Well, they called it on
1.
Was it
Medeiros?
Yeah, it's on Medeiros. Into the game for the Wolves is number 11, Doss. This is her first appearance tonight.
Williams brings it in for the Wildcats. Throws it into Baker. Back to Williams. Throws it across court to Nelson. Tries to work it inside. Back over to Williams, and she's going to take a shot and hits it, and the Cats go up 4-2 with 56 seconds to go in this first period.
That was Williams' first basket and the Wildcats' first field goal. The only points came off 2 free throws by Nelson.
Hudgens with the ball, back over to Doss. Good defensive play by the Cats. And I believe it would have been Dothan's ball, but good hustle, but she wasn't sure the Cats touched it.
Yeah, so.
And knocked it out of bounds. Cats inbounded. Once again, Baker with the ball on the far side, brings it to center court. Again, looks underneath. Good pass to McCullough, back out to Baker, over to Williams. Into number 33, and she's going to throw it back out while on the ground. And again, good ball movement by both teams. Nelson takes a shot, rebounded, that time by number 33 for the Cats, Dean, and another miss. The Wolves get it, and the Cats tie it up, and it should go to the Cats.
No, it's a foul on the
It's going to be a foul, okay.
Well, I thought, yes.
Well, now he's doing it.
I didn't get that number, but.
I saw a 0, but I didn't see the first number, but I don't see any zeros out there.
Yeah, me either. Hudgens for
good shot. Misses. Riley with the end of the first quarter here. Wildcats leading 4-2, and a lot of ball control tonight, and shooting has not taken place yet, but the turnovers have killed the Dothan Wolves tonight.
Yeah, right. You're exactly right. I have unofficially 7 turnovers for the Wolves to only 2 for the Wildcats. So that can really hurt a team, because every time you turn the ball over, you reduce that. You're reduced on a scoring opportunity. You lose a scoring opportunity. So I know that's one thing coaches hate is turnovers. So Dothan's got to do a better job of controlling the ball. The Wildcats, on the other hand, have done a really good job on the boards. They have really done a good job rebounding. So Dothan's got to do a better job of rebounding and shooting. So we've come to end of one. The score is 4-2, Wildcats over the Wolves.
Lewis Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Ready?
And welcome back to Enterprise Wildcats facing off against the Dothan Wolves. Wildcats inbounding. Baker with the ball.
Yeah, Dothan and Enterprise played on the 8th of this month, and today is the 19th, and at the end of one, the score was 7-7. But tonight's both teams have had problems scoring.
Medeiros throws it back out. Throws it underneath number 33. Great shot, and Pittman ties the ball game up for the Wolves 4-4. 7:22 to go in this second period.
Pittman has all 4 points for the Dothan Wolves.
Number 34 in the game for the Wildcats. Higgins goes underneath with McCullough. Also down low, Gaucher goes to Gaucher, goes up and in, and that's her 6th point, isn't it, Mitt?
Oh, no, that's second. That's her first
point.
basket.
Okay.
Yeah, with 6, it's 6-4 Wildcats leading. Wildcats have 3 players who have scored, where Dothan has only 1 player that has scored, and that's 33 Pittman. The foul is on number 25.
McCullough for a blocking foul. The Wolves will take it out underneath as Medeiros brings it in. Throws it into number 10. Morrison in the corner, back to Medeiros as she brings it out. Front, 6:37 to go in the second period. Wildcats leading 6-4 over the Wolves. Gaucher with a steal, knocks it down court. Medeiros is able to get to it and bring it back down court for the Wolves. Throws it over to the number 11. Back out to Morrison. And the Wildcats steal it again. And 23 is going to take it to the hoop, misses. Morrison with the...
Well, the Wildcats are doing a good job of anticipating the pass, and they're getting in those passing lanes and creating turnovers for Dothan.
And I believe that was McCullough's, is that the second foul?
That's her second.
As Wolves inbound. Arrows over on the left side. Baker guarding her, throws it over in the corner, knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Good defensive play by Nicole Higgins for the Cats. Substitutions made as Nelson comes in for the Cats. Inbound, number 10 has it for the Wolves. Morrison takes it over to the far side. Passes off to Hudgens. Hudgens takes a three-pointer and misses. Rebounded by Baker for the Cats. Brings it down the middle of the court. Throws it over to the left side. And try to get it down under to Gaucher, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Wolves. Wildcat ball.
6-4, 5:39 left in the first half. The Wildcats are leading. You know, this has been a very slow start for both teams.
Nelson out to Baker. Back to Nelson, throws it underneath to Higgins, who takes it back out to Gaucher. She drives up, doesn't get a good bounce, gets her own rebound, goes back up and in, and the Wildcats go up 8-4 with 5:19 to go in the second period, leading here in Enterprise.
That was a really great hustle and follow-up that time by Gaucher. She stuck with it, and it was rewarded with the basket.
I believe she's up to what, 4?
4 points for Gaucher, and it's a 4-point Wildcat lead.
Morrison with the ball. Drives to the right side. Wildcats doing a good job of defense and getting their hand on the ball. Back out to Hudgens. as they wait to set the play up.
If Dothan has any chance in this game, they've got to get Hudgens involved. She had 18 points in the last game against the Wildcats, and she is their go-to scorer.
Throws it in the corner to Pittman up, and there's a foul.
That foul's on number 30, Gaucher. At the line's number 33, Pittman, who has all 4 of Dothan's points.
And misses on the first one. Clock stopped with 4:36 to go in this second period here in Enterprise. Wildcats up 8-4 over the Wolves as Pittman gets ready for the second shot. Up and in.
Pittman,
8-5.
Pittman makes 1 of 2. That gives her 5 points, and she has all the points for Dothan.
Williams brings it down the right side, gets tied up. Passes off to number 34, gets it underneath the Gaucher. Gaucher up, and we've got a foul, and it's going to be an offensive foul, and that's going to be Gaucher's second.
Wildcats up by 3, 8-5.
Medeiros inbounds to Morrison as she passes back to Medeiros to bring it down to court. Crosses midcourt over to Pittman. Pittman over to Hudgens. Hudgens looks, 3-point shot. Off the right side, out of bounds, Wildcat ball.
Both teams, neither team has really been able to sustain any kind of a drive. Just looking back at the scoring when they played the last time, both teams put up a lot more points.
Wildcats with the ball as Baker takes it off the left side. Looks down inside to 34, up and off the right side. Rebound by Hudgens for the Wolves as she brings it down court. 3:35 to go in this second period. Once again, your score, Enterprise 8, Dothan 5. Hudgens out front. Pittman sets up on the far side. Medeiros back to Morrison to the left side of the court. Hudgens back over to Doss. And Doss is going to throw underneath. Good defensive play by Gaucher. Saves it and throws it into the Cats. As I believe Williams is bringing it down, tries to get it underneath, and it goes out of bounds and going to be Wildcat ball. Yeah, looking at the last game, Enterprise only scored 14 points the first half. Dothan coming back in the second quarter, scoring 16-23. So,
and like I mentioned earlier, Dothan's leading scorer is out of the game tonight. Amaya Rollins, she had 18 points when these two teams met the last time, so they're missing her production. While we have a timeout here, I want to tell you something about what's going on. We'd like to invite you to tune into our YouTube channel, the Scenic Sports Network, SCENIC Sports Network, and subscribe. We need you to subscribe because we have over 150 going on 200 games of high school football games over the past 20 years. We have high school football and basketball games. And matter of fact, we have a game with Coach Harrison playing in it when he was a player.
It goes back so far, Terry Duffy was even young.
Yes, Terry was young. But, yeah, so these games go back over the past 20 years in football and basketball from all Wiregrass area schools. We have Enterprise, Dothan, Northview, Houston Academy, Providence. We have some New Brockton games, some Wicksburg games, some Houston County High School, Cottonwood, Headland, Abbeville. So we have games over the past 20 years from the entire Wiregrass area. So tune in, the Scenic Sports Network, and subscribe on YouTube. It's free.
Jaden Williams inbounding for the Cats. Back over in the corner to Williams, into Gaucher, up and in.
I'll tell you what, Gaucher has been unstoppable on the basket. She has 6 points, and Dothan doesn't have an answer for her right now.
We know now why she was brought up after JV season was over.
Well, she was on the JV?
I believe so.
Yes, okay. I know I had to add her name to the roster.
And the Wildcats get a break and another turnover as Williams inbounds to Baker. Dothan starting to press. Throws it to the corner, back out to Williams, inside to Gaucher, and again up and in.
Gaucher is eating them alive in the paint.
12-5.
8
Wildcats
points
leading.
Yeah, 8 points for Gaucher.
Gaucher.
Yes, 8 of the 12 points by the Wildcats.
Medeiros with the ball, throws it over to Morrison.
The Wildcats have outscored the Wolves 8-3 in the period. And
Another turnover.
That's one of the reasons they have. Dothan has committed their 11th turnover unofficially.
Nicole Higgins doing a great job fighting and getting the ball before it's knocked out of bounds, but also a foul call as Williams gets ready to inbound to Baker. Substitutions made as number 44, Savannah Morrison, coming in for the Wolves.
Morrison's coming in. She has some size, so they're bringing her in to
The tall team's in now.
to hopefully slow down Gaucher.
Gaucher throws it in the corner. Back to Gaucher, up and in.
Gaucher. Well, we talked about that, and Gaucher has been unstoppable in the paint.
Wildcats leading 14-5 with 1:29 to go in the second period.
The Wildcats on a 10-3 run.
Nice drive by Medeiros, but up and misses off the right side. Rebounded by Higgins. Over to Williams, throws it over to Baker to the far side. Back over to Gaucher. Gaucher in the corner to Nelson, takes a 3-point shot, misses, rebounded by Higgins, up and in, and the Cats up 16-5 with just over a minute to play in this first half.
Good follow-up that time by Higgins. That gives her first points of the game and puts her team up by 11, 16-5.
Medeiros throws it over to number 11. Great throw and catch that time. Doss.
Her first basket. And that's actually only the second player to score on the Dothan team.
Now Gaucher with it, tries to get it underneath. Turnover by the Cats. Throws it over to Williams. Or Hudgens. Back out to the right side, takes a shot, rebounded by Baker. And with 20 seconds left, they throw it to Gaucher, and he's going to be up and comes off the front of the rim for Medeiros with the ball. 12 seconds to go, brings it down the court at the 3-point line. Throws it over to Hudgens, gets pressure by the Cats. Nelson with the ball, drives, goes up, and no shot, no fouls called, and that's going to bring the first half to a close. Enterprise Wildcats leading the Dothan Wolves 16-7 here at Enterprise High School.
Yeah, so it was a good half, a good second period for the Lady Cats. They put up 12 points to Dothan's only 5 points. So a good period, and I'll tell you the difference in that period was number 30, Gaucher, who put up 10 points in the period. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back with second half action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Hello and welcome back to Gymnasium, where the Wildcats are leading the Wolves of Dothan by a score of 16-7. I'm Mick Kirk along with my man Fox Fleming tonight. I tell you, Fox, good to have you along tonight. You're normally in the football booth announcing, but we're glad to have you here.
Funny looking football.
We're glad to have you here on basketball tonight.
I appreciate it. Medeiros with the ball, passes it off to Hudgens off the right side. Takes a three-pointer off the rim, rebounded by the Cats. Jaden Williams brings it down the court. Throws it into McCullough and jump ball, and it's going to go to the Cats.
Just kind of recapping the score in the first period. The Wildcats led 4-2 and they have a 16-7 lead now, and it's because of number 30, Gaucher, had 10 points in the first half. And
Nelson missed that one, rebounded by the Wolves. Williams going to bring it down.
Now, Dothan, one of the problems they had, I have them down unofficially with 12 turnovers in the first half to 5 for the Wildcats.
Medeiros throws it over the corner, three-point shot, missed, rebounded by the Wolves, but steps on the line. Cat's going to take over with 6:57 going his third period, leading 16-7.
Now the leading scorer for Dothan in the first half was Shalise Pittman, number 33. She had 5 points. As a matter of fact, she had 5 of Dothan's 7 points.
McCullough drives and gets fouled by Williams, I believe it was, for the Wolves, or excuse me, Hudgens for the Wolves. Underneath, a blocking foul. Wildcats going to bring it in as Jaden Williams gets ready to throw it in. Throws it out to Baker. Over in the corner to Jaden Williams, and she's going to hit the shot for 2. And the Cats are up 18-7, 6:40 to go.
Jaden had 2 points in the first half. That gives her 4 points for the game.
Back over to Jackson for the Wolves. Now to Hudgens as they get ready to set the play.
I think what you're going to see here in the second half, they're going to try to get Hudgens open. She is their big gun. She had 18 points when they played a couple of weeks ago and have 0 points so far tonight.
Works underneath, throws it back out to Morris, and a great block by the Wildcats that time as Morrison was in.
And that was Gaucher on the block. You were saying she moved up from the J varsity.
Right, I didn't. I was looking today, and she was not on the roster I had, and they added her tonight. As far as I think, JV ended end of December, 1st of January 1. Medeiros with the ball out at the top, throws it off to Morris. Morrison back over to Hudgens. Now back over to Jackson's. Again, the Wolves have done a great job of moving the ball around tonight. Just a lot of turnovers in the first half. Hudgens takes a three-point shot and misses. And the Cats will take it out as Williams gets ready to inbound to Baker.
Dothan is still not in double figures. They only have 7 points. And we have played a couple of minutes here in the third.
Nelson throws it underneath to Gaucher. Gaucher fouled on the shot. Looks like she will go to the line on this one.
That foul was on number 44 for Dothan, Savannah Morris, her first.
Jada with her first shot, and it's going to be good.
That's Gaucher's 11th point. 11 of the 19 points by the Wildcats.
Gets ready for the second shot. Bounces off. And knocked out of bounds by the Cats. As Hudgens gets ready to bring it in. As Medeiros will bring it down. Left side. 5:25 to go in the third period. Wildcats up 19-7 over the Dothan Wolves. Drives, throws it underneath. Good defensive play by Gaucher as Medeiros takes it and throws it away. McCullough racing to the ball and good hustle, but hits it, knocks it out of bounds, and the Wolves get a break, and they bring it in underneath.
That was a good hustle that time by Madeira. She made a mistake on one end of the court, and then she went down on the other end and made a play.
Morrison with the ball on the far left side into Hudgens at the top of the key. Morrison working underneath, backs out to the far left side as Hudgens drives. Passes off to Jackson, and we've got traveling.
Yep. She took 2 minute steps that time, so it's 4:36 left in the third. 19-7 Wildcats leading the Wolves.
Inbound by Williams to Baker. Baker drives down the right side, crosses over at the top of the key. McCullough sets up underneath. Good pass up and in that time by Riley McCullough, and the Cats up 21-7 with 4:19 to go in the third period.
That's McCullough's first basket of the night.
Medeiros throws it off. Good turnover and play by the defense, and now Dothan makes a good play, but I believe Hudgens stepped on the line when she got it back. Turnovers on each end. The Cats will bring it in underneath.
The Cats on a 5-0 run here in the first half of the third period. We have 4:04 left in the third.
Williams will be inbounding for the Cats as substitutions are being made, or getting ready to be made, into Nelson. Nelson up and off the front rim, rebounded by the Wolves as Hudgens brings it down the court with 3:55 to go. Once again, Enterprise leading 21-7 over Dothan here in Enterprise.
Dothan's going to have to try to get Hudgens open.
Hudgens throws it back out to Medeiros, drives, and she's called for traveling.
And that is the fourth turnover, and we played a little over 4 minutes here in the third. The fourth turnover by the Wolves.
Williams will inbound for the Cats, throws it into Nelson. Nene brings it down the left side. Nene with 8 points last time they played, goes up, and I don't know if she's called for, I guess she's going to be called for somebody's called for a foul.
Offensive foul. That foul is on number one.
Nelson.
Nelson, yeah, her first.
Once again, Williams bringing it down, passing it off. Back over, underneath to 44 Morrison. Back out to Alex Hudgens. Back over to Medeiros, and she's going to hit from three.
That is the first basket of the second half for the Wolves. A three-pointer by Medeiros. So it's a 21-10 Wildcat lead.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Williams takes it down to the top of the key, over to Nelson. Inside to number 50, Sarah Amos, and I believe she's going to be fouled. And looks like substitutions for the Wolves are coming in. Charisma Doss in as Jackson's going to get a breather. Williams ends bound to Gaucher. Throws it underneath, turns it over. And Pittman's going to bring it down, throws it to Medeiros, and she drives and going to be called for traveling.
Turnover number 5.
Inbound to Nelson. 2:36 to go in the third period. Wildcats up 21-10 over the Dothan Wolves. Nelson over to Williams. Inside to Gaucher. Fights for the ball. Goes up. Rebounds herself, and she's going to be fouled that time. And I believe it will be on Pittman as we await for the call.
It was foul was on number 33, Pittman.
And Gaucher will go to the line. 2:22 to go.
She's 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
We just jinxed her, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say that last time. I knew it was happening. Second shot is in, and the Cats up 22-10 with 2:22 to go.
Gaucher now has 12 points.
As Medeiros brings it down. Pittman with a drive off the left side. Rebounded by number 50, Amos for the Cats. Over to Nelson. Nelson from 3, in and out. Rebounded again by Pittman. Then lost the ball to number 23. Thought there would have been a foul, but out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Wildcats.
Have a substitution into the game for Dothan is number 10, Morrison, and leaving is number 11, Doss.
Williams inbounding for the Cats. Throws it into Nelson. Underneath to Amos. Up and in, and a foul called. Good chance for a three-point play here. As Sarah Amos goes to the line for the Wildcats with 1:46 to go in the third period.
Wildcats have come out and put up 8 points so far in the period. The Dothan's 3. Make it 9.
Good from the free throw line, goes up 25-10. As the Wolves drive, Hudgens with the ball, and it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Williams for the Wildcats, number 23, as we await the call. And the Wolves will inbound as Medeiros comes to inbound. Inbounds to Morrison. Takes it back out. Works it in to Hudgens. Hudgens drives, throws it back out. Three-point shot taken by Pittman. Misses, rebounded by Amos. Back over to Williams. Throws it down court. Turnover again as the Wolves come up with the ball. Pittman brings it back across half court. Throws it underneath. Loses the ball. And a fight for the ball. And we're going to have a jump ball call with 1:10 to go. And it's going to go to the Wolves as Pittman, good hustle on the play. Also Williams for the Wildcats and Nelson. But the Wolves will bring it in under the basket. Medeiros inbounds to Hudgens. Hudgens at the top of the key. Takes a three-pointer. And it's good. And Mitt, we were just saying Dothan really needs to get it to her. And we've seen her pass it off a lot. But you may see that change here at the end of the third period and starting of the fourth. As your Wildcats up 25-13.
Yeah, that was Hudgens' first basket of the game. She had 18 when they played earlier this year, but she hasn't been able to produce any points, and part of it's because of the defense of the Wildcats. They have played her tough and hard, so it's been a long night for Hudgens, and it's been a long night for the Wolves. They're trailing 25-23. They've only put up 6 points in the period. They let's see. Yeah, they put up, 6 points.
6 points.
And the Wildcats have put up 9 points. But the Wildcats had a lead at halftime. They had an 11-point lead. And they're still leading by, they're leading by 12 now.
Williams going to inbound the ball for the Wildcats. Amos in. Remains in, goes to Nelson. Nelson back to Williams as she gets ready to bring it down. Throws it over to Gaucher, and she's going to lose it, saves it, but turnover goes to the Wolves as they bring it back down court. Morris with the ball, throws it off to
Hudgens.
Number 3-point play, Hudgens.
I tell you what, she's starting to warm up now. She can shoot Dothan back into this game. She has that kind of talent.
Nelson with the ball, throws it underneath to Gaucher, underneath the basket, goes up and in.
I tell you what, Gaucher has been incredible tonight.
27-16.
That's 14 points for Gaucher.
20 seconds to go in this third period. Hudgens with the ball, drives off the right side, up. Off the left side, rebounded by number 10, back up, rebounded by Nelson. 7 on the clock as Williams takes it, throws it to Nelson. 2 seconds left. Underneath and too late, hits it but not good. And we get ready for the fourth period with the Wildcats leading 27-16 over the Dothan Wolves.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Get ready to start the fourth period here. Scenic Sports, the Wildcats facing off against the Dothan Wolves. Wildcats inbound. As Baker brings it across, throws it back over to Williams. Back over in the corner to Nelson, works it inside to Amos. Amos up and 2 points. And the Wildcats up 29-16, 7:53 to go in this ball game.
5 points for Amos.
Hudgens up and just misses, rebounded by the Wolves. Going to be fouled by the Cats.
That foul is on number 23.
Right, that's going to be Jaden Williams for the Cats. And we hadn't heard much from her tonight. 8 points, I think, last time they played.
Yeah, she's been kind of quiet tonight.
As Morrison goes to the line for the Wolves. First one is off the rim. Clock stopped with 7:40 to go, with the Wildcats leading 29-16 over the Wolves of Dothan. Morrison gets ready for her second shot. Misses that one, rebounded by Gaucher. Out to Williams as she brings it down the right side, traveling by the Cats. Another turnover. And the Wolves get ready to bring it in on the far side in front of the scorer's table as Medeiros throws it into Hudgens. Back over to Medeiros. Number 10 with the ball now. Morrison back over to Hudgens, takes it off the right side. And we got
I think it's a foul away from the ball.
Yeah, foul called. I believe it was on Williams that time, Jaden Williams. And the Wolves will take it out. Wolves down 13 with 7:13 to go. Medeiros into Jackson. Jackson drives to the free throw line, backs it back out, throws it. Thought she was going to go to the corner, still moving. Hudgens with the ball at half court. Drives to the right side, up, and she's going to be fouled and should go to the line.
The foul is on Nelson. Her second.
And Hudgens will be shooting too. 6:48 to go in this ball game. Wildcats up 29-16. First shot is in.
That's 7 points for Hudgens. All have come here in the third period. Well, the second half at least. She had 6 in the third, and that gives her 1 here in the fourth.
Second shot is up and in. 11-point game with 6:48 to go. throws it into Gaucher. Back to Baker. Back over to Nelson on the far side. Throws it into Amos underneath, turns, shoots, rims out, rebounded by Hudgens as she brings it down across half court, guarded by McCullough, drives, throws it off, back out. And Morrison will take the shot and hit a three-pointer. And we've got an 8-point game with 6:18 to go as the Cats bring it in. Baker with the ball, takes it off the right side and guarded by Medeiros, knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play by the Wolves, and the Cats bring it in as McCullough goes into inbound. Nelson with the ball, tries to get it off half court to McCullough. Drives the lane, up and off. Rebounded by Jackson as she brings it down. Three-point play, misses. Amos on the rebound for the Cats. Out to Baker. She'll bring it across midcourt. And we've got a timeout called by the Cats, I believe, with 5:47 to go in the ball game, leading by 8, 29-21.
Hey, while we're on the break, I want to tell you about something special going on. You need to tune into the Scenic Sports Network, SCENIC Sports Network on YouTube. We now have a YouTube channel for our Scenic Sports Network. Tune in. We have over 150 high school football and basketball games over the last 20 years. I'll tell you something that's funny, Fox. I was doing a Dothan game last week, and one of the players for Dothan, his dad played. He's in one of the games. So I asked him, I said, Jaden Former, his dad, Adrian Former, he played with Dothan when they went to the state championship and lost by 1 point with 8 seconds left in the game. But anyway, I said, do you watch the games on YouTube? He said, yeah. I said, your dad thought it was a baller, didn't he? But he said, yeah, so we got to crack the smile. And we talked about how Coach Harrison, who's now the coach for the Wildcats, we have some games with him playing on it. So just tune into our YouTube channel, but we want to make sure that you subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button, and you will get notifications when any new content is uploaded. So just go to our YouTube channel, Scenic Sports Network.
McCullough inbound to Baker, back to McCullough. Good defensive play by the Wolves, stolen. And they bring it down the left side, throws it underneath and missed. And we've got a jump ball. Great hustle by Medeiros. Medeiros on the shot, on the rebound, and on the tying the ball up for the jump ball as she brings it in for the Wolves. 5:33 to go. Wildcats up 29-21. Medeiros into Jackson. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Wolves will bring it in once again as Medeiros goes to inbound. Hudgens with the ball on the left side, guarded by McCullough. Takes a three-pointer. Shot is up, rims off to the left side. Baker with the rebound, and she's going to bring it down, guarded by Medeiros. Also, number 10, Morrison. And again, throws the ball away. Another turnover, and the Wolves have the ball once again as Hudgens brings it down the court. Drives the lane, and she's going to be fouled. And there was about 3 involved. I'm not sure which one, Mitt.
I think they called it on number 1. I think he held up a 1. We're going to say 1.
Well, Nelson will be blamed for that one. That's the only one on there, isn't it?
Yes, it'll be Nelson. Hudgens is 2 of 2 from the line tonight with 8 points. All 8 of her points have come here in the second half.
First one goes off the right side. Clock stopped with 5 minutes to go. Wildcats up 29-21. As subs Morrison goes to the backcourt this time. Hudgens' second shot is in, 29-22. As Nelson brings it in for the Wildcats. Into Pittman, across to Gaucher. Throws it to McCullough. back out to Pittman. Drives up and in. 31-22.
That was a big basket that time for the Wildcats.
Correction, Dean on that one.
Yeah.
And the Wolves just hit a big one, and they're going to go to the line for a three-point play. That was Morrison on that one underneath and got fouled on the shot. Clock stopped with 4:34.
Morrison's first basket of the game, and it couldn't have come at a better time for the Wolves. We're down to a 7-point game.
First shot, rims out. Gaucher on the rebound for the Cats. Throws it over to Nelson. Nelson to Pittman. Tied up, throws it to Nelson on the right side. And she's going to be fouled. And McCullough will bring it in for the Wildcats in front of the scorers table with 4:21 to go in the ball game. Once again, the Wildcats leading by 7.
The Wildcats had led the entire game. They led 4-2 at the end of 116-7.
Another turnover. Medeiros with the ball up and in. And they've brought it within 5 with 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Bounces off Gaucher. Medeiros with the ball. Another turnover. And Hudgens has the ball off the left side, guarded by McCullough. Brings it to the right side. Throws it to number 3 underneath. Traveling called on Jackson, and the Wildcats get a break as Nelson brings it in for the Cats. Again, Wolves continuing to full court press the Cats. Dean throws it to McCullough, to Gaucher. Gaucher up and misses, fouled by Morrison underneath. And I believe she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Gaucher is going to the line. She is 2 of 4 tonight. She has a total of 14 points. She's leading all scorers.
Clock stops with 3:41. Wildcats up 31-26 as Gaucher goes to the line. First shot rims out. Gets ready for the second shot. And it's in. 32-26, 3:41 to go. Inbound goes to Hudgens. Crosses midcourt with 3:36 to play. Drives the lane up. And blocking foul is going to be called. Shooting 2. And Hudgens will go to the line.
Hudgens is 3 of 4 from the line tonight with 9 points.
First shot by Hudgens is good. Pulls Dothan within 5 once again with 3:32 to go. Second shot is also good. 4-point game as the Cats bring it in.
Hudgens now has 11 points.
Baker to McCullough across the court, drives the lane. Good defensive play that time by Doss, or
Morrison.
not Doss. Morrison, number 10. Monica. Quick pass into Nelson. Nelson up, good for 2. 3:18 to go. Wildcats up 34-28.
4 points for Nelson.
Medeiros with the ball. Hudgens now in the left corner, drives. And I believe number 33 will be called, no, traveling called. We knew the ball got lost, but didn't know what the call would be. Wildcats will take it out. Nelson to inbound. McCullough and Dean stay down. Goes to Dean, back to McCullough. Throws it to Baker, not looking, and another turnover, and the Wolves have it once again, down by 6. Medeiros with the ball, drives the lane, back out to number 10. Morrison takes a shot, misses. Rebound by Nelson, takes it off the right side, brings it across midcourt, throws it to McCullough. McCullough takes a two-pointer and misses. Rebounded by number 23, and I believe a foul will be called. And I think it was going to be on Dothan.
Yeah, it's that call is on Hudgens. But it was real good sportsmanship. Hudgens helped her up off the floor. And you like to see that during the games. You know, you want the kids to be good sportsmen. So 2:34 left in the fourth, 34-28 Wildcats leading. I want to remind you once again about the new Scenic Sports Network YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and in the search bar put in Scenic Sports Network and you will open the door to over 150 high school football and basketball games from over the last 20 years. We have teams from all over the Wiregrass on there. You can see some New Brockton games, some Enterprise, Dothan, Northview, Houston Academy, Cottonwood, Wicksburg, Headland, Abbeville. We even have some games from the Chipley and Malone, and we have a game where Fort Wallen Beach played against Dothan in basketball. And you can see the entire all of the home games from this past year for Enterprise High School, for Dothan High School, for Houston Academy, and for Providence. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and it's all free. So we are 2:34 left and a 6-point lead for the Wildcats.
Jaden Williams inbound for the Cats. Nelson comes to the left side. Gaucher out at the top of the free throw line. Into Nelson, takes a shot, good. 2:30 to go, up 36-28.
Nelson has hit a couple of big baskets.
Critical baskets.
She has 6 points.
Medeiros with the ball on the right side, top of the key, hands it off to Hudgens. Hudgens takes a three-pointer, short, rebounded by McCullough, throws it down court. Nelson making a great play to come back and save the ball being turned over. Baker with the ball. Stolen by, not by Medeiros.
Yeah.
And timeout called by the Wildcats, and Medeiros was fixing to make another great defensive play. Coach Scott making a quick call to get a timeout, stopping the clock with 1:59 as the Cats are up 36-28 over the Dothan Wolves.
Yeah, and you can also see this game on Spectrum Cable Channel 304. So make sure you tune in to Channel 304, where a lot of these games that are current games, we broadcast on Spectrum Cable number 304. So this game is getting close. It's back. Enterprise has stretched that lead back to 8 points. Dothan had cut it down to 4, I believe. But the Cats, thanks to number 1, Nelson, have been able to stretch that lead back out.
Williams inbounds to Baker. Baker with the ball at half court. Back over to Williams. Down underneath, throws the ball away. Another turnover, and one thing we have seen tonight is a lot of turnovers on both sides of the ball.
Right. Here in the second half, the Wildcats actually have committed more turnovers than the Wolves have. I've got them down for 9 turnovers to 7 for the Wolves.
3-point shot. Rebounded. And we've got a foul somewhere. Not sure what the call was. Red ball out.
Evidently it was off of White.
Medeiros throws in the corner. Up, off, rebounded by Morrison. Back out to Medeiros. Bounces off Medeiros, and the Wildcats get a break as the ball is turned over once again. Once again, the last time they played about a week ago. Final score 47-35, and probably will not hit that tonight. Inbounds to Gaucher. Gaucher brings it across half court. Back over to McCullough. Williams makes a save. Back out to Baker with 1:32 to go. Over on the left side to McCullough. McCullough underneath to Nelson. Nelson goes up.
And that foul is on Medeiros.
Well, no, it's going to be Nelson, I believe.
Nelson, yes.
Nelson, Dothan inbounds the ball as Morrison brings it down for the Wolves. Back over to Medeiros. Medeiros drives left side, has an open shot, misses. McCullough on the rebound, brings it down the right side.
Back court. And so that's a turnover by the...
More turnovers and free throws, right?
Yeah. That's the 10th turnover unofficially for the Wildcats here in the second half.
Medeiros inbounds to Hudgens. Hudgens going off the left side this time. 3 sets a pick. And 1 and 1.
That foul is on number 23, Williams. And at the line is number 3, Jackson. She's scoreless tonight.
A 1:02 to go in this ball game. Wildcats up 36-28. As Jackson comes to the line. Substitutions are being made as Gaucher Dean comes back in the ball game for the Cats. Nelson in, McCullough in, Gaucher in, and Baker. Dean and Gaucher underneath as Jackson gets ready to shoot a free throw. Bounces off the right side. Eight-point lead for the Cats. Second one is in. 7-point lead, 36-29. As McCullough inbounds to Dean. Back to McCullough. To Nelson off the right side. Gets pressure. Throws it across to McCullough. Out to Baker. 51 seconds to go in this ball game. Knocked away. Over to McCullough again. Throws it out to Dean at the top of the key. Over to Nelson. Tries to get it inside. And we've got a pushing foul called. And Gaucher will go to the line 1 and 1. And that's probably not the one they want going to the line.
No, Gaucher is actually 3 of 6 from the line tonight, but she has 15 points.
Gaucher gets ready for her first shot. 35 seconds to go in the ball game. First one bounces off. Rebounded by the Cats. And Nelson's going to have it knocked out of her hands by the Wolves, and the Wildcats will retain the ball with 29 seconds as Nelson gets ready to bring it in. Throws it into McCullough. And I think we're going to have a foul called against the Wolves with 28 seconds to go.
That foul is on Jackson.
And McCullough will come to the line for 1 and 1.
McCullough has 2 points in the game. This is her first time at the foul line tonight.
Hits the first one. The Wildcats up 37-29 as Riley gets ready for her second shot. Morrison and Hudgens underneath for the Wolves. Riley's second shot's off the right side. Throws it down underneath. Jackson wide open. Misses layup. And quickly, Baker's going to be fouled. And it'll be 1 and 1 again.
So they're in the double bonus, so they will be shooting 2.
First shot is in. The Cats up 38-29. As Baker gets ready to take the second shot. Second shot's up, bounces off. Rebounded by the Wildcats by Gaucher. Back out to Baker. Brings it back out, and she's going to be fouled again that time. Jackson called for the foul, and she'll go back to the line. Wolves with...
Yeah, Baker is 1 of 2 from the line tonight with 1 point. And I think
Doss.
Number 3, Jackson fouled out. And to replace her is number 11, Doss.
Charisma Doss coming in for the Wolves with 16 seconds to go in this ball game. Baker's first shot, rims out. Second shot, rims out too. Rebounded by the Wolves. Brought down by Morrison. Up, off, gets her own rebound, tries to hand it off to number 11, Doss, and she's up and good. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 2 seconds left. Wildcats leading 38-31 over the Dothan Wolves.
And we're going to remind you once again while we have a little time about our all-new YouTube channel. It's the Scenic Sports Network. Go to YouTube and in the search block put in Scenic Sports Network. That's SCENIC Sports Network. And you will be able to watch over 150 high school basketball and football games from over the past 20 years. You might even see yourself on there, Fox.
One thing you won't see on there, though, an athletic play by me.
By you? Okay. Okay, we'll go with that. But tune in, you'll see some of your friends, your family, and your kids, some of your moms and your dads, because 20 years ago, you think about girls' games and boys' games, a lot of them have kids that are in high school now. So just tune into our YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button below and you can subscribe to the game and to our YouTube channel, and you'll be notified anytime we upload any new material.
Wildcats inbound, and that's going to do it. The Enterprise Wildcat Lady Cats have defeated the Dothan Wolves 38-31 here in Enterprise. Once again, the last time they played, Wildcats won, but 47-35.
No, the Wolves won.
Wolves won, okay.
Yeah, Dothan won the last time.
47-35.
Right, yes. So
and,
they split.
Seeing a totally different game this time.
It sure was. And
I would say very few of the same players making points this time.
And I'll tell you the big difference tonight was number 30, Gaucher, for the Wildcats. She had 15 points. And a big difference in this game.
Rollins was out,
Dothan,
right? Big shooter for Dothan was out.
Dothan out, yeah. Amaya Rollins, who had 18 points last time, and she was injured, so she's not in the game. But you got to take hats off to the Wildcats tonight. They came out prepared and did a good job, and they win it tonight by a score of 38-31. On behalf of my cameraman tonight and my co-host tonight, we want to thank Fox Fleming. This is Mick Kirkland saying thanks for watching the Scenic Sports Network.